Hey YouTube, to UK back again. Happy New Year and all that malarkey. Welcome to all new subscribers. I think I don't know how many I've got. I've got quite a few over the festive period. So yeah, thumbs up, guys. Thanks for joining me. So Christmas been and gone. I did get a Wii U. I know Pete's Cat-astrophe wanted me to do my thoughts and stuff on it, and I am going to do a little video on that at some point. That's not what today's about at the minute. Well, at least this video anyway. This is your obligatory New Year pickups, which wasn't very much until yesterday. So that's why I was kind of holding out. Really, I hadn't really done much during like I say, Christmas and the New Year. So I've got a couple of trades as well. One happened before Christmas. Again, it just didn't seem worth making one video just purely off the back of that. And one that I've done more recently, and then a couple of few pickups that I've just sort of dropped on here and there. Nothing major, guys. But yeah, the stuff that I picked up, what day are we on now? Saturday, Friday night. It's probably not for everybody, to be honest. But I thought for the price, I'm jumping all over it. So that's where I'm at. But some really good videos done that I've watched, especially from Dave Lawnboy's post 1975. So not saying I'm going to do some, but I'd love to do some replies to some of the questions because they're really good. So anyway, without further ado, the trade that happened before Christmas with a good friend of mine on here, Woolly Weeble Duncan, and he very kindly sent me a couple of bits. And oh yeah, I forgot about that one. It's up here. Where is it gone? Oh, that's it. Yes, sorry, it's because I've put some of this stuff away, so I have to dig it out again. And I've still got the letter. So he sent me a letter. This is off the back of my SNES N64 sort of pickup that I did just before Christmas. So yeah, sent me a letter through. He mentioned that he had a couple of bits for a game that I picked up. But it's missing like the manual and whatnot, and that game was for Shadow Man on the N64. So Duncan very kindly sent me the map, his manual, and all the sort of basic, all the innards, if you like, for Shadow Man. Because I mean, he said his box had it, and to be fair, the box I've got was in really good condition. So literally, it is all the bump that he sent me through, because I know that. There's the manual, absolutely pristine condition. Because I know that the PlayStation version of Shadow Man comes with this map as well, and not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people know that. So yeah, it shows you what's what. So yeah, Duncan very kindly sent me that out of his own collection, which is absolutely awesome. But not only that, he chucked in a couple of Brucey bonuses. Let's just pop them down there. I'll sort them out in a minute. So first up was, as he would, so I've seen a letter, says please find enclosed manual etc. for Shadow Man. A couple of Brucey bonuses, a little bit of toilet reading. So the Cheat's Guide to Sega. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to start the bog reading this, but it's what have we got in it? It covers Mega Drive Master System, Game Gear, and the Mega CD. So. And it's quite comprehensive, actually. It really is. I mean, that's just the content. So it's a fair old breadth of games covered there. You need to have a look through that. And then, again, another GameCube game. He's obviously checked out my Retro Collect, seen what was missing. And he's very kindly sent me Medal of Honor Rising Sun on the GameCube. So, again, I can't thank the guy enough. He's an absolute legend, and it's in... as most of his stuff is, well, most of it, all his stuff is really good condition. So, Duncan, absolutely superb, mate. If you haven't watched Duncan's channel, he doesn't come in front of the camera. He's very much behind the camera, doesn't even speak, actually. Not that, I'm sure he can speak, but he just chooses not to. He's not a mute or anything. And, but yeah, he's really into his Game Boy. He's really into his Game Boys. He put a video up, I think it's either in the New Year or he's during Christmas, showing off some of his handhelds. He's literally the collection right from the original Game Boy up to I think the Advance. yeah, I don't remember seeing a DS there. But I mean, you know, really impressive. I mean, I've got some of them, but mine are all loose. Most of his are all boxed and complete. Right. Then a trade that I'd actually planned to do before Christmas with this chap, and I just never got round to doing it. I mean, I don't, like, you know, probably like most people, I was just really busy at Christmas with everything going on, and I kept saying to him, yeah, I'll do it, I'll do it. So I finally pulled my finger out, and we did a trade. I've lost my train of thought. See, I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice. It was with the Ryan Shand. Yeah, Ryan Shand. Well, not Ryan Shard, is it? No, Ryan Shand. He'd seen one of my videos and seen in the description missing Master System manuals. And he very kindly said, look, I've got one of a game here. I'm not too fussed. You can have the manual if you want. So finally I pulled my finger out. So I apologise to that Ryan for the bloody delay. I sent him across a game. I did sort of say, look, it works. It's complete. It wasn't in the best of nick kind of thing. But I think for a whole game, for a manual, a pretty good deal, I think. So he seems happy enough anyway, which is the main thing. I'm more than happy because, say, it's a duplicate to me. I needed this, so it didn't really fuss me at all. So, note from Ryan. Hi Stuart. Hey mate, hope the manual gets to you in nice condition. And said manual is running battle, and it is indeed in brilliant condition. That will do me perfect. I hope it goes to help to complete your Master System collection. It does. You know what, I've actually forgot how many I need. I think it might be 10 or it might be 9 that I need, and they're all absolute buggers. And he's very kindly obviously suggested if he sees any more games on manuals, he'll let me know. So that is absolutely superb. And I don't know why he does this, because I will do it anyway, but he's obviously requested me shout him out. But guys, please check him out. Check his channel out. Link him down below. He's a little bit like me. He dips into everything. You know, he's not sort of I only collect Sega, or I only collect Nintendo, or I only do 8-bit or 16-bit. He's a little bit of everything, whatever tickles his fancy kind of thing. Which is a little bit what I'm like. You know, you know, I love collecting, I love gaming, so I don't rule out any of it. So yeah, please go and check Ryan's out. He seems to have a thing for Freddie Mercury, and I haven't asked him about that yet. I'd be inclined to swap them pictures for someone else, but each to their own. But he gets some awesome pickups. He's very particular for his collection. So please go and check him out, guys. Right. So, a couple of pickups here, there, and everywhere. Charity shop just after Christmas. They had a couple of games, Xbox games, and I don't know any of you guys that inhabit, you know, the charity shops. Prices of stuff have gone up. I'm not sort of saying, you know, as a sort of a bad thing. I suppose technically for us collectors it is a bad thing, but for the charity shops it's a good thing. But yeah, they've gone up. It's really nuts. In some instances they're charging more for the older stuff than they are for like a Wii game or whatever, and I just don't get it. Whereas, and then you go to the next one, and they're reasonable, you know, kind of thing. So anyway, this particular charity shop, PSA, had how many games did they have? About 5 games, 5 Xbox games. 2 of them straight away stood out. I'm having them kind of thing. There was another 3 that I think I'd already got, or they weren't. No, I'd already got them. Now, I'm only getting the ones that will play on the 360 because I just can't be arsed getting the beast out from the loft and hooking it all up. I can't be doing that. So, one of these isn't compatible, but I thought I'm going to pick this up because this will be, yeah, pretty good for trade fodder if anyone's interested in it. So I know it's meant to be a good game. So all the games with $2.99 to £3 for an Xbox game. Yeah, I mean, you can go into fucking Game Station now. In the sale, you can pick up a Wii game. You can pick up Xbox 360 game for £3. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's a good idea. But that being said, and me being me, some people might not agree with this. I know Mr. Neckbreaker and me have similar trains of thought when it comes to charity shops. Yes, they're a charity, but they're a business. They're not a charity as in how I would perceive a charity traditionally, which is why I don't give to charity. And you can call me stingy bastard or whatever. I don't. Anybody out there, because all I know for a fact, it all goes to these fat cats. You know, you've got these poor women that are working in these shops as volunteers, get paid jack shit, and then there's these fat cat directors that, you know, I'm the director of the PDSA, I'm the director of the Heart Foundation, they're on fucking like 90 grand or something stupid. It's meant to be a charity, so if it's a charity, why aren't you doing it for fuck all? So I don't give, that's what it is, and like, you know, like I say, I'm with Stevie, I'm from Neckbreaker. They're a business, they're just a shop, they don't want to be a pawn shop. It just happens that their stock gets given to them. So whatever they get, it's profit, yeah? Rant over about that. Back to the games. 2 games picked up. So the first one, so these are both £3 on the ticket. I didn't pay that. 2 games, picked one up that I knew was compatible. The other one I knew weren't compatible. I checked the non-compatible one. It's in really good nick for bonus. So went to the thing. I thought £3. I thought, oh, we done both for a £5. So the woman went off and got whatever her name is, Sheila. Sheila. So she comes waltzing out, and I just sort of said, oh look, I was just wondering. Then I checked the 360 compatible one, and it is pretty scratched up, but it's that sort of light sort of surface scratch, which it's not gouged, so I'm pretty sure it'll play. But I sort of showed her. She went, all right. She said, well, I can do one for £1.50 each. I was like, yeah, sold. So that being said, the non-compatible one I picked up is Toe Jam and L3. This is in pretty good condition. I'll show you. And like I say, the disc is absolutely immaculate. So obviously, when I sort of seen that, I just checked it in the shop. I thought, nice one, you know. And as I say, the one that I bought for myself, if you like, is grabbed by the ghoulies. Like I said, they were £2.99. You can see there. And obviously, when Sheila comes walking out, I sort of said, oh, you know. And then when I looked at the disc, I was like, oh, shit, it's pretty. I don't know if you can see that. It's got them sort of light peppered surface scratches on. It's not gouged. I'm pretty sure it would play. It's just been well played. So obviously, like I say, I've got a pair of them for £3. So like I say, that one is not 360 compatible as far as I know. So if anyone's interested in that, give us a shout. Grab Barley Ghoulies is obviously a keeper for me, so that's them 2. More beer. Then more charity shop. You know, I can't even remember where I got these from. I think they're about 50p each. First up is one, because I've just never seen it, so I thought I might as well have it for the price of 50p. On the PS1, it's Gundam Battle Assault. It's all complete, it's all in there. It looks, it basically, oh, it's a beat 'em up. It's 1-on-1 beat 'em up. There we go. With Gundam huge Robotech robots, which can't be a bad thing, can it? And then another one, couldn't remember if I got this. I think I might have it. But for the price, again, like I say, 50p. It's missing its inlay, so it's got the manual, got the disc, which is alright. I'm pretty sure it'll play. It's not pristine by any stretch of imagination. And that is Q-Bert. So, like I say, Q-Bert is actually missing his insert. I need to check. If anyone's interested in that, give me a shout. But I need to just double check, so I'm not sure if I've got that. And it just looked quite nice, actually, to be fair, which is kind of why I picked it up. So that's them. Right. Once more, I was on the old Gumtree, seen an ad. Job lot of games. 80 odd games. Don't get too excited. Job lot, 80 odd games, £10. Oh, can't beat that, can you? What's that like? Actually, it works out as probably about 80, near enough 87, 90 odd games. But that 12p a game. But they're all 8-bit games. So what I've picked up is, like I say, shitload of Spectrum games. Now I'll say this is not for everybody, so if you don't like Spectrum, switch off now. I'm not going to sit here and go through all 80 games, so don't panic. But suffice to say, here is like literally a tub as you can see, this tub is just full of sort of the lesser ones, if you like. So I'll just quickly blitz through some of the sort of I don't know, the better ones, more the highlights, if you like, of some of the games. Some of the ones that you're probably more familiar with. So again, these are all like the little smaller cassette ones. There are some larger ones. So we've got Spy Hunter. Awesome game. School Days. Road Blasters. I love this in the arcades. Bionic Commando. And this game. Super Hang-On. This is one of the weird anomalies, and I remember playing this, and I remember playing it back on my mate's John, who some people have met at Replay, on his Spectrum, and I thought it's quite a good game. We both really enjoyed it. Didn't realise the movie is absolutely shit. So this is one of the few ones where the game's actually better than the movie, and that's Stallone Cobra. Awesome game. Finders Keepers. Excuse me. The sequel, Back to School. Crazy Cars. And this one I've never heard of, to be fair, but I know that these are, excuse me, the developers are awesome, absolutely awesome. So it's The Alchemist by Imagine. So, awesome stuff. So then there's, like I say, there's a couple of like these bigger cased ones, that sort of size. I mean, yeah, I'm not that well versed in Spectrum because I played it when I was about like what 10 or something. So it's not something that I'm, there's games that I remember playing, but some of them weird ones in there. Someone might say, "Oh, that's an absolute classic," or "That's quite rare," or whatever. I wouldn't know. So from the sort of bigger box ones that I've picked out that sort of stand out to me. So first we've got Xevious, which I've got on the NES. Now this one I think I might have played, but I can't remember because it does look familiar, and it looks like an early one from Gremlin Graphics, and it's, so I'm trying to get it so you can see it. It's Way the Tiger. I mean, that is, oh, look at that for a cover. I mean, back then it's all ninjas galore, weren't it? Way the Tiger. This one must have predated Ultima, I think. It's by Origin, and they, like I say, they did all the Ultima ones. That's Times of Law. Funny enough, produced by Microprose. Awesome arcade game. I can't remember playing on Spectrum, but that's Operation Wolf. Cracking, absolutely superb shooter. Again, never played on the Spectrum. Don't think I've ever played on an 8-bit one actually. And that's Salamander. I mean, that is awesome cover art. A couple of my favourite ones. I think I've got the first one here. This is the second one. I didn't know that they actually did this. They must have ported it across. Again, it's another Imagine game, and it's Arkanoid Revenge of Doe. And funny enough, I picked that up on the SNES before Christmas. So, and that's brilliant. I love them games. My Hero. So I'm really happy to get this. It's none other than Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And what always makes me laugh, I remember this when we were kids, my mate John, and we used to go up to town with mum and dad on a Saturday. We were in the shops, in the game shops, and it was WH Smith's back then, and what was the other one? There's a couple of other ones that were like weird that sold games that don't sell them now. But especially with the Spectrum type games, you always have the screenshots, and as kids, like obviously we didn't sort of read anything, we just looked at pictures. But I don't know if you can see this, but if you look, see if I can get it on there. If you look here, you can see the screenshots, but look at the little writing here, look. Screenshots are not of actual game, these are the coin op. I mean, why can't they just take some screenshots? Because they wouldn't fucking sell, that's why. Screens are seen on coin op version. And I remember when he bought Robocop on the Spectrum, I think it was a Spectrum, that did the same, the fucking screenshots of the coin op. And when we went home, it was like, this ain't the same. And it's like, read small, it's always a lot of classic, read the small print. But that's advertising. See, even back then they had to fucking scam you, bastards. Last couple here. Again, another classic is Whizball. I'll leave that one because that's probably the standout one for me. One I don't remember playing, but again it's by Gremlin, and that's Hercules. Yeah, here we go. Arkanoid, the first one. from Imagine. Brilliant arcade game. Got it on the Master System, which is a very good port as well. And I want to get this on the PC Engine, like Turbo Graphics that I've got there, and it's Vigilante. Yeah, this is the same one. Is it US Gold? Fucking US Gold. Look, this has done the same thing, look. Fucking screenshots are from the arcade version. And weirdly enough, this is a dual language. It's French and English. But yeah, sneaky little shit. This one, I remember having a poster of this as a kid. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if this was an arcade game, but it's Last Duel. Now, I think this is the one where it was like Silkworm, where you could have a car and a plane or a jet, but I could be talking absolutely twaddle. It could just be two spacecraft, I don't know. But yeah, Last Duel. Never heard of this one. It's by Ocean. No, I've never heard of it. It's Firefly. Another one by Imagine. It's Terra Cresta. Pretty sure that was an arcade game. And again, another one by Gremlin. It looks like an Arkanoid clone. I've never heard of it. And it's called Crack Out. And then, like I said, when I seen this in the box, because to be fair, I had a quick look, just skimmed through them all. I thought for 10 quid, there's got to be something worth having there for, like I say, 11p a game. And I seen the corner of this, and I thought it was the second one. It's the third one, which is a bit not as good, but it's still nice to have anyway. And it's Renegade 3, the final chapter. I really want to target Renegade, because that is an absolutely... If anyone hasn't played Target Renegade, it's a fucking awesome game. It really is. This is the weird one that sends you back in time. You have to keep going back in time fighting dinosaurs and stuff like that. Not as good. Not as good. But bizarrely, Target Renegade was developed independently of... who did the arcade one? Gone blank. Irem? Don't know. Can't remember. But yeah, they didn't have anything to do with it. The Target Renegade is absolutely superb. If anyone's get it on, play it on emulation even. Just fire it up. Brilliant game. So yeah, I mean, not for everybody, guys. I appreciate that, but I thought something different. Back to the 8-bit. Gonna dig out my Specky Plus 2 from the garage. Got some of them bad boys loaded up, I think. What have I got in the pipeline? Absolutely diddly squat. It's just going to be as and when. What I might do, again, if anyone, you know, off the off chance anyone's got any of these manuals, I'll link my missing Master System manuals and games. I don't think anyone's going to have any of the games that I need, because I say it really is the short end of the collection now. So I'm in no rush to complete it, to be honest. I'm not going to go stupid money on buying games. I noticed Buggy Boy sold on eBay for something like fucking 200 quid with a manual and that. I ain't got 200 quid to do that with. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try and do some of these responses actually. I might look to do a trades video. So I've got a few bits. I've got to sort out stuff. I've still got to go through the N64 lot and work out what I've got boxed and what I've got duplicate carts off. So I may pop up again at some point. So stay tuned, guys, and thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate all the subs from you guys. So yeah, take it easy, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers and bye.